a Dear Media original podcast.
Hi, welcome to Good Instincts. I'm Shira Barlow, but you may know me as the food therapist. Join me every Monday through Friday for bite-sized episodes designed to help you close the gap between where you are right now and where you want to go. This should feel good, like really good. And it will, I promise. When we think of oxytocin, we think of the love hormone and the neurotransmitter associated with sex and intimate moments with a partner, and also what bonds a mother and her newborn baby. It's what gives us the warm fuzzies and feels incredible and helps us bond and create these meaningful relationships. But it's also a really important neurotransmitter that helps the body repair itself after injury. And it has these calming effects that decrease the brain's stress response. And this is really important because our stress hormones, cortisol and adrenaline, run through our bodies and they influence most of our basic functions, including metabolism and energy and blood sugar and sex drive and sleep and what we crave. And ideally, we want our oxytocin to be higher than our cortisol, not only to keep stress manageable, but also to help with weight management and to help with uncontrollable cravings. And the good news is that we can create more oxytocin in our lives beyond the very exciting and exhilarating and adorable ways that we know about. And that's what we're going to be talking about today because it is Valentine's Day after all. So let's get into it. The first way to boost oxytocin is with bone-in, skin-on meat and broth. Protein is the building block of oxytocin, and leucine and isoleucine make up a portion of the hormone, and they are essential amino acids, meaning they can't be made inside the body. And by cooking the meat on the bone with the skin, you increase the amount of amino acids that you get when you eat the meal. When I have time, I love making braised chicken this way, cooked low and slow, and it's kind of the opposite of the air fryer meal that I rely on all the time during the week, but I very much enjoy this type of meal also, and it boosts oxytocin. The second way is for my coffee lovers out there. Research does show that caffeine significantly increases the release of oxytocin. I don't know, perhaps this is why people love getting together with their loved ones for a coffee or a tea. The third is fenugreek, which is one of the most popular herbal supplements that has been traditionally used to enhance sex drive and has been found to produce more oxytocin. This can be taken as a supplement on its own, but it's also in a lot of the sexual wellness supplements that I talked about yesterday. And it's also used as an ingredient in traditional Indian cooking, like dosa, the fermented rice pancakes, which are very good. The fourth is with magnesium-rich foods, and that's because oxytocin receptors have been found to require magnesium to function properly, and it increases the action of oxytocin at the receptor. And some magnesium-rich foods that are great are spinach and chard and cashews and peanuts and almonds, pumpkin seeds, and also dark chocolate. The fifth is chamomile, which I think many of us think of as something that's just for like going to sleep, but it really does help with relaxation in general. Research does show that chamomile amps oxytocin, and it's also very easy to enjoy hot or cold. So if this is of interest to you, maybe bring a tea bag in your bag or keep one at your desk so that you always have it available. The sixth is vitamin C rich foods. The synthesis of oxytocin is dependent on vitamin C. Also, vitamin C is so easily accessible via veggies like broccoli and Brussels sprouts and leafy greens and cabbage, sweet potatoes, tomatoes, and of course, fruits like oranges and berries. Another thing that is not ingested, but research does back it up, is jasmine oil, which has been used for hundreds of years in Asia to improve mood and manage emotional stress and improve sex drive and sleep. And there is research to back up aromatherapy with jasmine oil as having a positive impact on oxytocin, something to keep in mind. Beyond all these other ways to boost oxytocin, beyond sex and new parenthood, there's also the really kind of classic ways like hugging and socializing with people that energize us, having meaningful conversations, playing and cuddling with a pet, or honestly helping people altruistically and giving compliments. So beyond being the love hormone, oxytocin is very much an anti-stress hormone. The combination between the two is extremely powerful for emotional well-being and resilience and keeping these intense cravings balanced. There are a number of ways to boost it, and some are more fun than others, but now you have options. I know today is Valentine's Day, and it is, of course, a Hallmark holiday, but I don't know. I believe in love more than ever these days. So happy Valentine's Day, you guys, whatever that means to you. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing office hours, answering questions about how food dynamics play into relationships and dating and beyond. Send me a DM on Instagram if you have anything specific. I'll see you there. Thank you so much for listening to Good Instincts, hosted and written by me, Shira Barlow. You can find me on Instagram at Shira_RD. Good Instincts is a Dear Media daily produced by Katherine Hugh. If you like this episode, please make sure to follow or subscribe wherever you're listening. And don't forget to rate us.